Hey guys, Walocial here, and welcome to the PTR run. Today I quickly wanted to test something, seeing as they removed one of our main and most important PvP talents since they added PvP talents, they removed Focus Chaos in 9.1. So for those of you who aren't familiar, Focus Chaos is basically the most essential Destruction Warlock PvP talent. It used to increase Chaos Bolt by 40%, at the end at least, and it would remove your ability to havoc your Chaos Bolt, aka hit more than one target at a time with a Chaos Bolt. But what they did instead, they removed that talent now, and instead made a buff to Chaos Ball damage in a PvP setting on top of a 10% more Chaos Ball damage in 9.1 so far. So, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Well, we can havoc it, that's great. Even better, we also have a PvP talent called Bane of Havoc. So with that talent, we can actually hit as many targets as we can fit in this square. Because our Havoc is now a mark of Havoc, and we just mark whatever's in this area, and that's really fun. So one thing we are doing here is, with our Covenants, with our Soulbinds, we are using Duplicitous Havoc. Now I haven't really gone out of my way to increase the item level of this conduit, because it's not really the best at the moment. But we are going to be running Ashen Remains and Duplicitous Havoc for this. The actual Soulbind itself, I think, is a bit of subject to change. I just really like Dreamweaver for the haste buff you get from using Soul Rod, and as well you have the Pattern, which is just really fun in PvP. Oh, also now, with the new small row or addition to our talents here, or Soulbind talents, we have Dream Delver. So whenever we deal damage or healing to a target, we get 1% increased damage or healing to that target for 4 seconds, and it keeps refreshing whenever we keep damaging. So that's really fun. Yeah, apart from that, we have our PvP talents, which is obviously gonna be Bane of Havoc, I already mentioned that. Demon Armor is just a basic one, I really like that. I think they should really make this one passive, if anything, to be fair. Fell Fisher, I don't normally use this, but I'd assume if you were to use this in a rated battleground, you'd be pretty good. And yeah, we have Dark Soul Instability, more Chaos Ball damage equals more damage, and that's what we're here for. A quick note here, I'm using Reverse Entropy and Flash Shower because it's the basic talents for Dasher at the moment. But I think you could be running Eradication and Internal Combustion for even more damage actually, and that's kinda wild. I just really like these two, so I'll be sticking with these two for now, but you could try Eradication and Internal Combustion as well. The very last thing before I demonstrate this is obviously gonna be our legendary of choice. How could I forget Madness of the Ashakir? Chaos Bolt increases the damage of Chaos Bolt by 25% and reduces the cast time of Chaos Bolt by 20% for 4 seconds. Meaning, at the moment on live servers, you are genuinely sometimes capable of two-shotting people with 2 Chaos Bolt. That's really fun. But what if we were able to... I don't think we could, but what if we were able to two-shot multiple people? Probably a bit of a stretch there, as, well, obviously the Havoc damage is reduced and everything, but let me demonstrate the power that we now have in 9.1. So first off, we are gonna put Immolate with Cataclysm, we're gonna use Soul Rod, Dark Soul Instability, Bane of Havoc, Conflagrate, and then 2 Chaos Balls. That's basically the entire setup here. Also, if you were in a Battleground or whatever, you'd be using Infernal as well, but for now, just demonstrating it. So Cataclysm, Soul Rot, Bane of Havoc, and now, the big shots. It's crazy. Oh boy, is that a lot of damage. So we managed to average 15,000 on our Chaos Balls. Now we do have like a slight spell variance with our Mastery and stuff. Before recording this, I actually managed to average 17,000, but again, it's just up to the slight variances. I think 12,000 is genuinely the lowest I can get with my gear and stats. But yeah, this is crazy. Especially if you consider that Bane of Havoc and well, all of this doesn't care about how many targets. It's not target capped to 5 or anything. So let me see if I can find a place to test it with even more targets. Right, we made it to Piranhas. As you see, we have 4 targets here. We have a 5th target here. They're all within the Bane of Havoc area. And the little trick I used to do back in BFA was I added another target with a turnip punching bag. So now we have a total of 6 targets, twice as the amount before. So let's just do the old combo, shall we? Oh my god. That is crazy. So obviously I managed to get a third Chaos Bolt off, which I didn't before, but the average should still be roughly the same. 16,000 on average this time. Yeah, that's just crazy. So the more targets, obviously, the better your soul shot generation is gonna be off the bat of havocing Cataclysm, Conflagrate on 6 targets here, or just the ticking damage of Immolate is gonna generate. So yeah, the more targets you just fire more Chaos Bolts, and it's crazy. Anyways, I hope you found this video informative for now. I will continue to be testing random little stuff about Destruction Warlock over on the PTR over the next couple of weeks. Be testing it in raids and stuff as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. I really like PTR as it is right now. And I enjoyed it. The new raid looks sick, but I didn't record that, so maybe doing the next bosses. Anyways, I thought I'd just quickly make this video to highlight Bane of Havoc actually being useful for once. So, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be about more Destruction Warlock stuff. Until then, take care guys. Have a good one.